this is Darius Young, and welcome to Modeling Sonic Part 7. In this part, we will go over making the bottom part of Sonic's uh, mouth, or, face, whatever you want to call this piece. I have no idea what it is, but anyway, let's get started. So, first thing is tab into edit mode here, and what we want to do is so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a vertex right here and hit Shift D to duplicate that vertex and bring it up to about right here, and then let's hit 3 on the numpad to go into side view, and let's try to match this with the picture on the side view. Okay, so that looks about right. Okay, so now what we're going to do is hit E to extrude. Make sure, okay, proportional editing is off, so just click and, not click and drag, but hit G, move it there, E to extrude again, move it there, E to extrude, E to extrude. It would probably be better to do this without subsurf turned on. So I mean, don't turn it on in editing so that we can see exactly where the vertices will be and are, just so that we can make it more accurate. Okay, so then hit E to extrude right here. Oh yeah, and to do that, just go to the subsurf modifier down here and turn this 3 triangle thing, just turn it off, so it shouldn't be highlighted. Then just come here, E extrude again, left click, E extrude again, left click, E extrude again, left click, E to extrude again, left click, and then one more time, move that to the center, then up here, E to extrude, move it to center. Okay, now we just have to fix this so that it matches the the side view. So what we're going to do is make sure that that middle vertex is selected, and hit Alt O and click the green arrow and use your mouse wheel to scroll it up so that we can move that into position like so. Now select these two here and hit G, and just want to move those right there. Select this one, hit G, move those about right there. We can do some editing here with these, and select this one right here, hit G, and then we just move these right there. And just move this one back a bit. So let's hide these meshes here. So just right click on, hold shift, right click on each and every one of them, hit Control L and then H to hide them so that we can just focus on the bottom part of the face right now, because the whole face is going to take a bit longer to complete. So I want to do the face in parts so that you all can get some practice out of it. So I just want to move these in. Try not to mess up the side view too much. Just move those in like so. And that still looks good on the side view. Okay. So now what you want to do is hit E to extrude. So hit E and you extrude it out like that. Okay. So that's good. So then just hit S, scroll your proportional editing down. Don't worry about it not matching this part, we will get it to in just a second. But now we have to kind of circle, like try to make a circular shape for everything, because the mouth geometry is pretty tricky, especially the way Sonic's mouth is animated. I'm gonna see if I can try to duplicate what they do so that um, when we do like I plan to do face rigging, so if we do that, I want to be able to move his mouth around the way that he does in the video games. So then hit E again, let's bring that out, hit S for scale. Then we can come in and like move these in, just hitting G, right click, hit G, move it in, right click, hit G, right click, move this in. Just move the vertices around. Okay, so let's hit tab on that. See, A to select everything, hit W, and then hit shade smooth. And then A to select everything again. Let's go to materials, select this material, hit assign, and there we go. Now I can see I'm gonna have to round this piece off. So without messing up the outline back there, just try to make everything as circular as possible. Okay, so I'm going to extrude. Uh, Actually, I want to move this mouth down. So what I'm going to do is move these back. So just right click, hit G, and then move these back each individual time. Okay, and now just want to hit R to rotate it a little bit, and hit G, move it down like so. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Hit G to move this out. Move that out. Right click to select. Then hit E to extrude again. Scale that in like so. And you see we're getting some kind of a, scrunched up look here, and we don't want that. So, just move these in so that we can separate them. Select these 4 vertices here, hit G twice, and move them in. And then move everything else like so, so that we can get rid of that horrible looking mess there. In fact, I want to move these in a bit more so that I can have room to move the rest of them in. Just hit G twice. Just hit G, G twice, move that in. Same thing with the one down here. G twice, move that in. Like so. G twice, move those in, G twice, and just keep editing. It looks really bad outside. All the snow. I personally hate winter, but just hit G twice, move it in. Now you see we're kind of getting rid of that scrunched up look that we had earlier, which is good. Did not want it to look like that. And one thing we can do is actually select these and hit, well, I have a smooth set up as a hotkey, but what you want to do for smooth is hit W and let's go to smooth. But you can right click it and then change shortcut, and then you can press a key and that'll be the shortcut, but I have mine set to Q. So So you can do that. It'll make smoothing things out a lot easier. You know, if you want to, it's not mandatory. Okay, and we can fix the mouth after we do this part. So then I just want to scale it down, scale it like so. Then hit E one more time to extrude it in. Okay, so now we have a like inside of the mouth. Now we can fix all the problems that we were having by hiding these vertices and yeah. So what I wanted to do, smooth that out. Whoops. Let me see. It's actually not that bad, but the mouth is too wide, don't you think? So, in fact, let's hit Alt H and hide everything. I want to scale this in like so. Whoops. Let me select these back here. Scale this in like so, and then move them in like so, like that. That doesn't look too good now, does it? But, we can fix that. So just select these here, these three, and just hit G to move them out. And that already looks better, but we're not quite finished yet. We're trying to keep as little vertices in this area as possible, because when you model the mouth, when you're trying to move it around anyway, when I was rigging it, I found that the more vertices I had in the face, the harder it was to be able to switch the mouth from side to side, depending on which view you're looking at. Because you rarely ever see a 3D Sonic with a mouth in the middle, but you're modeling it in the middle so that when you get to animating, you can have it on a default side, and then you can, depending on what view you're looking at him, change the side that his mouth is on, which is what I've seen done in the video games. The 3D Sonic video games. So you just trying to get a round shape here. So just a lot of vertice manipulation. Remember, right click, hit G, move it. You can scale up your proportional editing thing by just, using your scroll wheel on your mouse. Just want to move those down to kind of close the mouth up. Okay, so that still looks bad. Okay, so just add one more loop in here by hitting Control R, making that a thing. And then just want to move that out like so. G, just move that in. Now for this part, since we have that extra loop here, we're gonna do this anyway, but just move that up like so. Then we can move this whole part up. And you're moving it in, make sure you get it from every possible angle. I'm actually going to bring this whole thing back. Whoa. Okay, let me start with one vertex. See where that takes me. There we go. Now we have to fix that. Just want to select all three of these, but remember, hold Alt right click to select the whole ring and just hit Shift and do the same thing. Select multiples and hit if you changed your smooth to a hotkey, then if you change it to mine, just hit Q, but if you didn't, go to W and then hit smooth, and keep doing that till you get it like that. And this looks pretty good actually. It's nice and smooth, and I like it. So of course we have to bring these back out just real quick. It's not that big of a change. We can always just fix it. Okay. And just want to bring this out some. Same thing with this vertice. Just want to bring it out. Just want to bring this out as well. Bring that out. There we go. Now it looks like he has like lips. I guess you could consider these Sonic's lips, but well, yeah. Every time I say lips and think of and I'm looking at Sonic, I always think of that disgusting scene from Sonic '06. That disgraceful bestiality scene. That was that scarred me for life, to say the least. That scarred me. That was disgusting. But it's whatever, man. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. So we have very few, vertices. We could have less like here, so that it won't be so jumbled up when we try to move the mouth around. So what I was thinking about, well, first I have to move this up, obviously, because that's a bit too low. So what I was thinking about doing was we could. One thing, we can extrude these. We can extrude these in some. Hit S. Whoops. Scale. Move your proportional editing thing way down. Scale that down. In fact, no, don't scale it down. Just scale it in with that button right there. Then we can move it in. Then we can move it. Oops. Then we can scale it like that. We just want it out the way, kind of, because we're going to bring in the, the blue spikes, of course, and then that's going to cover this part up. And let me check. How long have I been recording? 17 minutes. Okay. Let's just extend these, and then that'll be the end of this part of the tutorial. So, let me hide that. So you can change this back to, this, and just hit the blue, hit the three triangles at the bottom with the where the subsurf is, and just move these out like so. Move this out like so, so it matches. That's good. That's good. Okay. Now, me personally, I feel like we don't need so many, vertices around here. So what I'm gonna do is get rid of them without actually messing up like the topology and whatnot. So just hit Alt, right click, and select that. Hit X, and then go to Edge Loops. And you see we have less. So do the same thing over here. Alt, right click, X, Edge Loops. Let's do it with this one. Alt right click X edge loops. Actually, I think we need that one. But here, Alt right click X edge loops. Alt right click X edge loops, and so now you see we still kept our shape, but we have less vertices to worry about, so it'll be easier to move his mouth around when we get to mouth rigging. Okay, and let me drop a nose in here real quick so I can say that I did it. So for the nose, you want to Put your 3D cursor right here. Make sure it was still in the center from previously by just hitting Shift S, cursor to center, and then just left click your 3D cursor right here in the side view. Then Shift A, going to add a cylinder. It's okay. Now over here under the add cylinder has vertices. We want it to have 12 vertices. We also don't want the radius that high, so just scale that down to about right here. Turn the depth way down. Keep turning it down to about right there. Now it says Ngon. Here where it says cap fill type, just change that to nothing. And that is good. So now I just want to hit R to rotate it. And now you see that once we rotated it, that menu was had disappeared. So remember that if you want to keep editing it, you can't move it. And then when you're done, you can move it, and then it'll be over. So just hit S on this bottom part right here, and then hit G to move it to about right there. Then hit E again, and S, and then we can make some faces here. I'm trying not to have any triangles in this mesh, so hit F. Whoops. If I didn't mention, select these two vertices right here, then hit F, then F again, and that didn't work. So how about we just hit F to make faces? What is going on? Is there like, I feel like there's some doubles in here. So what we want to do is go to options. No, not options. Go to shading. No. Okay, here we go. And then go to remove doubles. Removed 45 vertices. Wow. Okay. But now we should be able to hit F, and it's still acting up. Oh, I know why. Because we have a mirror modifier on, and I put this in the center. So what you want to do is turn off clipping real quick. Move that out, and see, that's why, because we actually had two of those in here. So what you want to do is select everything on this side, just holding Alt and right clicking, then X vertices, then hit select a vertex on here, hit Control L, and then move it to the center. Whoops. Turn clipping back on, and then move it till they touch, like so. Okay. Then select those two at one. No, whoops. We can't do that. Okay. Okay, hit E to extrude that to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Select this part right here, hit W, and then go to subdivide. I have my subdivide hotkey turned to Alt W. You can change it if you want, but this is all completely optional. So then, since we have these faces here, we can actually make faces. So we actually have these vertices here, so we can make faces. So select this one, select this one, select all four of these, and then hit F to make faces. Same thing with these. F to make faces, and then we can actually select these two, and then hit F and F again. And now we have faces in here. Now to continue to shape the nose, just add another edge loop there by hitting, what is that, Control R. Then of course left clicking and left clicking again. Just want to shape that nose. Then Z, B, you can scale that up. And then hit G. Make sure you have proportional editing on for that. And then actually I want to hit Alt R on this part right here so that I can hit S to scale that down. So it looks like it's coming in. I just want to move this part down. Move this part up. Okay. So there we are. And then of course we have to color this black. So select the whole thing by selecting a vertex you want and hitting Control L. Go to the Materials tab, click plus, click Assign, click New, on Diffuse, click this little white bar, change it down to black, and the specular you can change this to like a gray. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe for more Sonic the Hedgehog tutorials, and keep having fun in Blender, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day.